I'm JJ, and tonight, Philadelphia's own Sammy O in the new GPG house.
I'm Bob Maloney, and tonight, Chaz Witherspoon enters the ring trying to get one step closer to fighting for a world title.
The MMA and Sports Xtreme show
Starts right now.
Welcome to our brand new set. Tonight we have a great show. We're going to start off tonight with Philadelphia's loved hero, Sammy O. We've got some inside story here for you with a little controversy with the UFC, and in the end we have some great highlights. But that's not all, Bob.
No, we have a lot tonight, James. We're stacked up tonight.
Well, that's for sure. We even had a professional boxing match.
Yeah, Silver Spoon Promotions came over to GPG Event Center for our first boxing event there. We had 7 pro fights capped off by Chaz Witherspoon with a Rock'em Sock'em Robot in the final bout. Some really hellacious knockouts. The highlights are coming up. Don't miss them.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing the highlights tonight because we saw it live at the GPG Event Center for both the MMA and the boxing. And tonight we're going to be able to watch all those highlights with the fans, you at home. So let's get right to it. We're going to go right to the Sammy O fight, and what the hell? We're going to show you fans at home the whole fight.
My name's Sam Orpiza. I'm known as Sammy O. I'm from Briarcliff, Pennsylvania, and I fight out of the toughest city in the world, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
My name is Timothy the Good Soldier Woods. I'm originally from Orlando, Florida. I train out of San Diego, California.
When I walk into the ring, nothing is going through my mind. And when I mean nothing, it's the feeling of knowing I left no stone unturned during the training camp. I worked as hard as I possibly could, and I have that inner confidence within myself.
I'm a superior striker, outstanding takedown defense, good jiu-jitsu, good wrestler. Just want to compete against the best in the world.
He is an excellent fighter, but I know where he's going to make his mistakes at. And when I see them, I'm going to be ready for that opportunity to take it, whether it's a TKO, a knockout, or a submission. I'm going for the finish.
I feel like I'm one of the best strikers in the world, especially at 185. Anybody standing with me, pretty much I'll probably end up finishing them.
I look across the cage and I see an obstacle in my way, and it's my opportunity, it's my chance to get rid of this obstacle so I can move on.
I mean, he believes. He said it. He believes he is the best striker in the world at 185 pounds. Well, Tim Woods, you're going to have a chance to prove it. There are a lot of people watching this fight.
Absolutely. At 185-pound division, these guys are very dangerous. So Tim Woods, you know, if I were him, he's in the catbird seat right now. This is a win-win situation for the guy.
You know, and he's got a lot to gain from this fight. If he wins, I mean, that puts him right up there.
Interesting theatrics coming out of Sammy's corner there. You got everybody standing on their feet here tonight at the Global Proving Ground Event Center. Everybody is ready for our main event here tonight. 3 5-minute rounds of mixed martial arts action. I can't wait.
Well, you know, Sammy Orpiza's got a who's who of Philadelphia mixed martial arts in his corner. Ricardo the Animal Nicoris, one of the co-owners of Balance Studios. Aaron Meisner, a professional kickboxer, mixed martial artist as well, veteran of the Ultimate Fighter, and currently striking coach to up-and-comer in the UFC, Paul Felder. So Sam has a very strong coaching team behind him. And he is a product of just working with the right people and putting in the right work. But, you know,
our tale of the tape tonight, take it away.
We have Sam Orpiza out of Briarcliff, Pennsylvania. 184 pounds, 6'2". He's tall, but Tim Woods a little bit taller. Now Sammy, 12-2, tasted defeat twice in his career.
I'm excited for this event here. Take it back up to our announcer.
Standing at 6'3" and weighing in at 186 pounds, He comes to us with a pro MMA record of 12-2 and is coming off a 7-fight win streak. Representing Balance Studios, this Philadelphia native fights out of Briarcliff, Pennsylvania. In the red corner, Samio Oropeza.
Sammy, he looks like he feels really comfortable. He looks really comfortable in that cage. You can tell he is ready to go.
I think he has the entire town of Briarcliff, Pennsylvania here supporting him. He is a hometown boy. These guys love him.
That's cool, man. You know, having a fighter that has that kind of support behind him is always such a great thing. You can already tell he looks like he's ready to play in there. Little showboating right off bat, showing his personality. Tim Woods kind of gauging him up, keeping a little distance out there. Nice, comes over the top with an right high kick. Well, these guys just kind of pawing their jabs out there. Sammy is a southpaw, which can be a bit difficult. Tries to fly a knee.
Samio, you know, what's interesting, Samio started out as sort of a grappling savant, like really strong grappling background, but he's been putting in the hours on the pads and on the back. He's become somewhat of a power puncher here. And you can see that grappling pedigree already as he, in that big scramble to take the back. This is bad for Tim Fields. I mean,
he's unconscious.
There we go. That's it. That's it. Unconscious from this slam. Huge, huge knockout. As they hit the mat, it looks like Tim Woods just sort of landed wrong. I mean, these things happen. It's a crazy sport, mixed martial arts. Anything can happen. But let's take another look at that finish. So here we are, Samio defending the takedown, looking for a rear naked choke, and he jumps, gets his hooks in. Tim Woods a little bit off balance. Now, oftentimes one of the defenses here is to spike your opponent on the mat. It really did not go the way he wanted. He dove headfirst in the mat there. We see this from time to time, but that is a very risky attempt for both fighters. I mean, you can suffer extreme neck trauma there, but Tim's on his feet, he's on the stool, he looks good. No major damage, just he's gonna have one hell of a headache tomorrow. It's great to see. I mean, he must be disappointed to travel so far. That was good fight, good exchanges leading up till then. Samuel Oropeza must be happy though. 13-2, nice quick work. Here we go, another angle on this technique. So Sammy's locking up his hooks, looking to get his left hook in. Tim looking for the short route to defense, tries to slam his way out, but again, landing with the brunt of both their weight on his head. That is a knockout. Sammy doing the right thing, backing off, knowing the fight was over, preventing any further damage. It takes a lot of experience in the ring to know when that is the case. So, you know, props to both these fighters. Samio onto the big show at this point, so they say. Off to the UFC. Tim seems to be a little unsure of where he's at even. He seems to just be taking the news that he lost the fight. Right now, he didn't realize it. And these things happen with a big concussion like that. Sometimes you don't even know where you are and you wake up in the cage.
Stopped at 10 seconds of the first round. The winner by knockout came out of the red corner, Sam Oropeza.
Big win for Sammy O. We have Giovanni Lem in the cage. He will be talking to the winner of this bout in just a moment.
Well, there you have it. Two fantastic fighters, Bob. Trained for weeks and weeks and weeks. Flew in, drove in, got ready, and a guy knocks himself out.
Yeah, Tim Woods wasn't very happy with his performance, but Sam seems to finish every fight in the first round. I believe that's 6 fights in a row he finished in the first round. Tim Woods kind of felt that he knocked himself out, but at the end, Sam Oropeza with another first-round finish.
From what I saw, it looked to me like Sam actually moved his body a little bit on that, being kind of anticipating it and allowing Woods' head to hit the ground. So it might have been a combination of both.
I agree, James. I think, like I said, it takes 2 to tango. He landed on his neck wrong. We're thankful that he didn't get hurt. Originally, we had to bring the stretcher in afterwards, but everything worked out good. He left on his own power, and, you know, Sam with another victory, and Tim's looking to get back in the cage and fight for us again, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like football, like a stinger. You know, it happens so fast, you get that reaction, and he was out. But there was a lot of backstory to this fight. In fact, only a few days before, there was some controversy. The UFC was trying to sign Sammy O to that last-minute Sunday UFC fight night. But we would have lost that fight, and he would have broken in a contract, and it would have been a problem. But Sammy O's a stand-up guy. He held true. He came in. He got his win. And we did have a first, as far as I know, the first ever baby shower in a cage. His fiance is expecting, and we made sure we took good care of that. And to have a baby shower in the cage, that's a little different for the MMA fan there at home.
It was awesome. You know, Sam loved the atmosphere, even though he may have lost an opportunity to go to the UFC. That may come in the future, but he stayed, hung out with all his fans. He was in the building the entire night, having some drinks, signing autographs, taking tons of pictures. Really wound up in the end being a fantastic night for everybody involved.
When we come back, we're going to cover Silver Spoon Promotions, Chaz Witherspoon, and a whole lot more. We're also going to cover GPG 18, Fighters Against Spouse Abuse. We'll be right back.
Batteries Plus bulbs keep stacks of batteries for cars, cell phones, watches, plus light bulbs for lamps, can lights, and appliances right on hand. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus. Visit Batteries Plus bulbs today.
The MMA and Sports Extreme Show, Blood, Guts, and Glory get the inside story. Join us every week for in-depth coverage of your favorite pro MMA, boxing, bodybuilding, strongman, arm wrestling, and more. Our training and nutrition segments give you the winning edge. Tattoo Corner will keep you locked in your seat just to see what's next. Watch the show at MMASportsExpo.com or check your local listings. That's the MMA and Sports Extreme Show with JJ and the top names of combat, strength, and physique sports.
Are you driving anonymously? I'm Jeff Chudoff, owner and creative director of Arizona Designs. With one of our custom wraps, our design team will bring your idea to life. Then you'll be advertising your company 24 hours a day, whether you're driving or not. The end result is a memorable advertisement message that allows you to stand out from the competition in any industry. Our vehicle wraps are vibrant and durable and will capture 80,000 impressions a week. Whether your vehicle is leased or purchased, the protective wrap is removable before you change vehicles. Usually, we can design, print, and install your wrap in under a week. So call us at 800-600-1412 to set up the next step in growing your business.
The Global Proving Ground returns Saturday, February 21st at the GPG Event Center for the Victoria. Fighters Against Spousal Abuse. Fighting is for fighters not part of being a spouse. The best mixed martial artists from around the country and around the world competing to be the best at the Victoria. 1444 Route 73 in Pensacola, New Jersey. Go to globalprovingground.com for ticket information. See you there.
Welcome back to the MMA and Sports Extreme Show. Not only do we cover MMA, but some of the top boxing promotions in the Philadelphia area. And we just had an event with Silver Spoon Promotions and Chaz Witherspoon over at the event center on January 24th. It was full of knockouts.
That event started with a bang.
Beautiful right hand. He's out.
We had Courtney Blocker knocking out Dominic Good with an overhand right. The place right off the get-go, the first fight, boom. The crowd went off.
Everyone was standing.
It was a theme of the night. The place was loud, raucous. What a fight to start the night there, James.
It was a great fight, and it just kept going all night long till it got later on when the main event. Gentlemen, Chaz Witherspoon.
All Chaz Witherspoon does is win, ladies and gentlemen. He, softened the guy up for the first round. Second round comes around. It looked like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
See the right to the top of the head there.
Right on top of his jab. Phelps is bringing his jab down a little low, and Witherspoon brings a right hand right on top of it, as you see again there.
left, right uppercut, down for the count. He had knocked him doon a couple times in the second round, then he finished him off.
As is, that right hand comes right down off it. It's tough to see that.
Left and an uppercut.
Nice uppercut in the middle.
And down goes Phelps.
And that's exactly what I was saying.
That's off. Another uppercut. Hard uppercut, and down goes Phelps again.
He snuck that one right in there. Right in between the guard of Phelps. He has his guard up high, and he brings the uppercut right down the middle. Phelps didn't even see it.
Referee Benji Estevez has stopped the bell. This fight is over.
The boxing world's been complaining for years about the Klitschko's, no personality. They're not good champions. Meanwhile, you got Chaz Witherspoon, who deserves the title shot. The guy's clean cut. The guy's sharp. He's got skills that are the best out there. And meanwhile, he's just sitting there. You want to have the next great American champion, like the last great American champion? Who was that? Mr. Mercer. Let's get Witherspoon a shot. Get him in there. He's going to be the next great heavyweight champion.
32-3. Like I said, I'll say it again. I'll say it all night. All he does is win, baby.
Pro MMA one weekend, pro boxing the following weekend. The GPG Event Center on Route 73 in Pennsauken is bringing you some of the best combat sports. You need to get down to 1444 Route 73 at the Event Center, or get some tickets. Go to 73eventcenter.com. It's an amazing place to watch events.
Absolutely. Having a lot of fun down there, James. The Event Center is the place to be.
Got your nightclub, you got your combat. It's a great place. A little bit later in the show, we're going to cover GPG 18. But when we come back, we'll be going to a training academy.
The Global Proving Ground returns Saturday, February 21st at the GPG Event Center for the Victoria. Fighters against spousal abuse. Fighting is for fighters, not part of being a spouse. The best mixed martial artists from around the country and around the world competing to be the best at the Victoria. 1444 Route 73 in Pennsauken, New Jersey. Go to globalprovingground.com for ticket information. See you there.
Batteries Plus bulbs keep stacks of batteries for cars, cell phones, watches, plus light bulbs for lamps, can lights, and appliances right on hand. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus. Visit Batteries Plus bulbs today.
This is celebrity trainer Hesh Donnerstag here for the Training Academy. What we're going to talk about is the kettlebell. The kettlebell is over 200 years old. It was brought to this country by Pavel, who trained the Russian army with kettlebells. What we started to notice is that they were stronger, they were faster, and they were more conditioned. The kettlebell allows us to operate in all dimensions. You've heard me talk about training in 3D before. It allows us to train in all the planes, from up and down, all the way from left and to right. What it does is, because the center of gravity is below the hand, it makes it more difficult to maneuver, and we have to incorporate balance. That's why the kettlebell is my functional choice. What we're going to show you is a few of my favorite kettlebell moves. Number one is going to be the kettlebell squat and press with one-handed. What it does is it works the entire body from head to toe. My partner, Josh Tantillo, over here at Train Studios, is going to show you exactly how it's done while I cue the exercise. First, he's going to clean the kettlebell into perfect position. This is called the rack or the clean position. Toes pointed outward, open up the knees and hips. He's going to drop through, drive the heels down, stand up, and drive the hand right through with the momentum. He's going to come back down into the rack position, come all the way through again, and continue to squat and press. 680 muscles in the body, almost every single one getting used on that exercise. That's the kettlebell squat and press. Do it, love it, develop. I'm going to share with you another one of my favorite kettlebell moves. This is great for grandmas, and this is great for MMA athletes. What it does is it combines speed, power, and conditioning, and uses all 680 muscles in the body. This is my partner, Josh Tantillo, and he's going to show you the kettlebell deadlift. First, he's going to start off with the kettlebell just slightly behind his heels. He's going to come down with a straight back. He's going to drive his heels through the ground. He's going to drive that hamstring and that butt, stand up straight with the shoulders sunk into the chest. He's going to come back down again, nice and deep behind the heels. He's going to come up again, and now he's going to go for conditioning. Watch him go. Good. 3, 2, 1. This is Hesh Donnerstag for the Training Academy. Gets up.
Just another fine segment of the Training Academy, the MMA and Sports Extreme show. We're everything combat. Not just the highlights. We show you how to train, how to get your body in better shape. What do you think about that?
I love it. Variety is a spice of life. Being on a treadmill, boring. Training Academy, that's a fun workout.
Yeah, kettlebells been around. You see a lot of Russian fighters in the GPG cage. The kettlebells came from that. You got your sambo, you got your kettlebells. All of a sudden, you're Russian. Now we got GPG 18, Fighters Against Spousal Abuse. This fight is going to be Saturday, February 21st at the Event Center, right back in the Combat Event Center. And you want to get your tickets, go right to localmmatickets.com. Bob, take us through the card.
Well, first of all, James, you talk about it all the time. We got an 18-foot cage. We got 2 monster heavyweight matches lined up. I can't wait to see the mass inside that 18-foot cage. We got 2 solid guys, Joe Stripling versus Keith Bell. Both guys savvy veterans. Both guys train hard. They're going to come in there, and hopefully the cage is still standing when they're done. Okay, then you've seen Jesse McBroom fight, James. Maybe you could tell the people a little bit about Jesse McBroom. I have not seen him fight before.
Yeah,
He's fighting Gary Shepard.
Jesse McBroom is a veteran of the cage. Out of New York, has fought in Victorium in Virginia, and this is a Victorium card with GPG. It's part of our partners. We have partners around the world. Victorium is one of them in Virginia. So some of the fighters that have won and performed in Virginia are now coming up here. And that's going to be a great fight, McBroom-Shepard.
And the next guy I want to talk about, Chris Dawkins. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this guy has not been able to get a fight, okay? Despite only being 1-1, nobody wants to fight this guy. He has hands, he has elbows. This guy, he dedicates his life to taking care of the public safety during the day. He trains at night over at Martinez BJJ, and he's exciting. He goes for one-punch knockouts. He has ground game. He's a riser in the sport. Chris Dawkins, remember the name. Then we're going to get to the main event here, and we're talking another great event, another great fight. We got Cedric Goodridge, who's fought the top competition. He's fought Sammy Urquiza. He's fought Elder Ramos, who's on our card in March. He's fought tons of people, and he's fighting another guy who's dedicated to public safety, another savvy veteran, and my man Lamont Lister, who's going to bring it to the cage. So we're looking at a full night, all MMA. We're rocking and rolling. We're going to put some dents in the cage at night, James.
I'm excited about it. Can't wait to be there, and make sure you go to localmmatickets.com. Get your seat. Don't miss this fight.
Are you driving anonymously? I'm Jeff Chudoff, owner and creative director of Arizona Designs. With one of our custom wraps, our design team will bring your idea to life. Then you'll be advertising your company 24 hours a day, whether you're driving or not. The end result is a memorable advertisement message that allows you to stand out from the competition in any industry. Our vehicle wraps are vibrant and durable and will capture 80,000 impressions a week. Whether your vehicle is leased or purchased, the protective wrap is removable before you change vehicles. Usually, we can design, print, and install your wrap in under a week. So call us at 800-600-1412 to set up the next step in growing your business.
Are you looking for the extra edge in your training? Have you pushed yourself as far as you can? I can push you harder than you've ever worked out before. You will improve your striking power. I will make you stronger. We will increase your muscle mass. I am James, your personal trainer, and I will help you. With over 25 years of experience and a master's degree in exercise physiology, I will help you reach the next level with the correct nutrition, training, and proper mental awareness. Go to jamesyourpersonaltrainer.com or call 609-923-2663.
Welcome back. We're a full-service combat organization, and we want to invite fighters all around the world to go to globalprovingground.com and register for free. Tell us whether you're an amateur or pro. Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, doesn't matter. You come tell us all about your skills, where you think you should fight. Because we have all kinds of events and different promoters coming into the event center. Derek Riddick's bringing Strike Zone Muay Thai in. We've got Silver Spoon Boxing. We've got GPG. We have other promotions. That's what the event center is about. That's what Global Proving Ground's about. We're here for you. So whether you're a fighter, a promoter, a fan, or just trying to get involved in this sport, the Event Center and Global Proving Ground is where you want to be. It's not about egos. It's about you, the fan, and the fighters. What do you think about that, Bob?
It's great. Like I said, we've had 3 events over at our event center so far. Nothing but positive feedback. We are really the new model, the sports bar. People are very close to the action. People love the atmosphere. It's a huge place. People are coming in, they're getting good food, they're getting drinks, they're getting great action, great fights. It's the place of the future. The Event Center, Pensacola, New Jersey. Get out there.
I'll tell you what. You mentioned it. No matter where you sit in the venue, you have a great seat because not only are you close to an 18-foot cage, you could be up in the VIP area, which is right on top of the cage. You could be over at the bar, which is only 25 feet away from the cage. And then there's big screen TVs. We have a 10-foot screen, a 50-inch screen. They're all over the place. So you're going to have a great time.
Theatrics coming out of Sammy's corner there. You got everybody standing on their feet here tonight at the Global Proving Ground Event Center. Everybody is ready for our main event here tonight.
Well, that's a wrap. He's Bob Maloney. I'm JJ, and this is the MMA and Sports Extreme Show. We'll see you next time.